Stumbling on the pavement, yeah, yeah. No sleep in my body. Last night got me wasted, yeah, yeah. Ain't nobody calling my phone up just to make sure I get home safe and sound, yeah. I'm pretty sure if I fall down and don't get up, nobody would care, yeah. Don't wanna be alone anymore, so I might as well sleep with the doors unlocked. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh. I might as well sleep with the doors unlocked. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh. I might as well sleep with the doors unlocked. Headache and sore throat, constantly hungover, yeah. Eating all alone, sleeping on my own. Tell me how to be. Ain't nobody calling my phone up just to make sure I get home safe and sound, yeah. I'm pretty sure if I fall down and don't get up, nobody would care, yeah. Don't wanna be alone anymore, so I might as well sleep with the doors unlocked. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh. I might as well sleep with the doors unlocked. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh. I might as well sleep with the doors.
Welcome to free live early tarot readings. We're doing early tonight because I'm going to dinner. So we're doing it early. What's going on? I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Welcome everybody. Welcome Christina, who I'm going to dinner with. Ricky, Lady, Machina. Hello Piggy. Welcome. Thank you for your donation. Karen, thank you for your 2 donations. Phoenix, thank you for joining the family. Enjoy your emotes and all the good stuff. Andrew, moderator extraordinaire. There you go. Welcome to the stream. And Lady, what's going on? I mean, it is mighty early indeed tonight. It is. You know, Crystals in Pain, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let's get started. How do you see my love life going, Karen? Let's find out how your love life does go by going to the Tarot Tower. The Tarot Tower will tell us all about your love life, especially my cards. My cards will get a deep insight into your love life and let you know what's happening, how is it going to go, what is going to be going on. Phoenix, thanks for your donation. Lizzie and Wingman, hello, how you doing? Tarot and Such, welcome to the stream. It's always action-packed. No matter what time I start, it's always action-packed. I gotta say, it's always fun in here. You never know. You never know what you're going to get. All right. Let's see. Let's see about the love life, Karen. Let's find out. Let's dive into it and see what kind of things that are waiting in the love life. You know, how is it going? Where is it going to be happening and all that other good stuff? As far as love life goes, the Devil and a Judgment. Ooh, that is interesting. A lot of the new experiences, a lot of the new things, or a lot of the surrounding environment that you have to this love life is sort of on a whim sometimes, right? It feels like a lot of things is just created dynamically. It feels like a lot of things are moving a little bit too fast sometimes. Julie, thanks for your donation. But that Judgment says a new opportunity or some sort of an enhancement to what you're currently experiencing is in the works, right? The Devil says it is something you're going to have to either filter out, or you're going to have to either sort of, figure out what to do with it. This is definitely not the normal day-to-day love life experiences and whatnot. But the Devil does say that it's definitely going to be interesting indeed. I think you're looking at, Rita, thank you for your donation. I think you're looking at basically not only maybe a Capricorn, but something that's going to be a little on the earthy side, definitely sort of maybe a little more stable, something that's going to pull in everything and make it a little better, more predictable as it sort of roams around, because the Wheel of Fortune next to the Devil really sort of regulates the Devil. You know what I mean? It sort of pulls it in. It gets some of the dynamicism reduces it, it gets it and sort of makes it its own, or makes it a little more predictable. And the incremental sort of experiences we have from here into the Devil and the Wheel of Fortune make it, sort of predictable, a little more predictable, a little more stable, a lot of new things sort of coming your way. But, the devil just says that, a little more earthy. That's kind of what we need at some point, stability. Because a lot of times love just is anything but stable. I mean, I'm just saying now, love life many times looks quite interesting indeed. All right. Hello, Piggy. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Listen, what we get for Hello, Piggy today? I think that Hello, Piggy, for you, the Gregory Scott is going to be interesting. I like the Gregory's. I like basically for you, Hello, Piggy, at this point, I like the really animated decks, the ones that have a ton of symbolism or a ton of astrology to it, or a ton of sort of pictures that have a lot of interactions and whatnot. Star Gold, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I think Hello, Piggy, we'll find out about Josh dating Matthew. Hello, Piggy has moved forward indeed, getting back into the dating world, hopping into it with both fate. Wheel of Fortune, nice. Eight of Pentacles, nice. Ten of Swords and the Tower. It's basically, I don't think that this is going to last like a terribly long time, but you did sort of shake up Josh a little bit. I think if the purpose of this was to shake up Josh a little, or sort of, we're doing something that is going to be beneficial for Hello, Piggy, right? Which is the main thing here. We don't want to do something that's going to be sort of a jealousy thing. We want to do something that's going to be focused on Hello, Piggy, make Hello, Piggy happy and whatnot. I think that's sort of where we're at right this. Ten of Swords does say that Josh does feel a little bit mixed as far as this goes. Ten of Swords thinks, if Hello, Piggy is dating Matthew, is Hello, Piggy going to be able to date me in the future? Because I think he wanted to leave that door open in a variety of ways. As well as in the last reading, we had the devil next to the sun, the devil being revealed, all the sort of the details of things being revealed, maybe Josh's opinion basically changing sort of as he sort of sees the truth. But the Ten of Swords does say, if you're doing with Matthew, is this going to be something that just terminates the relationship between Josh and yourself? That's sort of the first thought going on over there, because you do have the Ten of Swords. It is a cutting card. It is a permanent cutting card. They're sort of thinking that this could be a little bit detrimental for any future relationships that they might want to have with you. The Tower as well, they kind of didn't expect this. It was a little bit on the unexpected side, where they're not really sure what to make of it. Time and time again, they're not really sure what to make of it, especially with a Wheel of Fortune. I think that the Matthew thing could go on a while, right? I don't think it's permanent. I don't think this is sort of the final resting place of any relationship. The Tower sort of, and Ten of Swords sort of says that it is still in flux. Eight of Pentacles being next to the wheel, it does say that this is going to be a relationship that is nice and sort of a nice day-to-day type of thing. But, the Eight of Pentacles, it becomes more work than it's worth. It becomes more of a pain than it's worth eventually as it sort of winds out of the honeymoon phase and whatnot. But as far as Josh feels, number one, they're concerned about you and Matthew being a permanent thing, or you, Matthew, going forward, and then Josh and yourself not being able to do not being able to do something in the future. And then the Tower, right? Unexpected. They didn't think you were going to be in a relationship again. They thought you were going to be single for a while. The Tower just sort of says things were shaken up a little bit as the news sort of circulated around. So yeah, definitely on the unexpected side, a little bit on the concern and whatnot. So overall, that's a good deck for that one. Good deck for that reading indeed. Karen, well, finished my teacher certification on time. Ranoa, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Let's see about a teacher certification. If I was going to do a teacher certification, I would use this deck here, Tarot of the Divine indeed, because I'm just saying it is divine. It is indeed. I do love me some Tarot of the Divine. Now, I'm just saying that Christina has the nice book that comes with this, and that is a good book indeed. So, I mean, if you want if you have this deck and you're like, I wonder what some of these mean, that book really goes into detail, and it is beautiful. Okay. It is stunning book that comes, the extra book that you can buy with this, and it's inexpensive too. I'm just saying, if you have this, get the book. It's a no-brainer. It's beautiful. It's full color. You're sort of flipping through it. You're learning all sorts of cool things about the cards or whatnot. Spiritual Essence, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Empress is nice. Empress is, you're talking about teachers, you're talking about working with sort of somebody, teaching them, right? Maybe children or whatnot. The Empress really sort of rounds that out because that is somebody who is able to produce the knowledge and get the knowledge sort of shared with other people as well. And the Nine of Coins, right? It's a giving card. That's sort of a luxury card where things sort of sprout out. We have money everywhere. The Seven of Pentacles where we had planted all of the seeds have now sprouted in the Nine of Coins, and the Wheel of Fortune is such a great day-to-day predictable type thing. So you're looking for certification, you're looking to get it done, have this predictable thing in your life, have something that you can rely on, something stable, something that's going to be day-to-day. Wheel of Fortune said absolutely, that's going to be a thumbs up. And as well, you have the Emperor sort of working with children, even if it's not children or whatnot, it still says that knowledge transfer, that comfort. And the Nine of Coins, the work that you've done for this certification pays off. It really pays off, right? The Nine says things blossom, things grow, and all of the good stuff that you're hoping for, you will get. So that is an absolute 100% yes for that. So, Karen, that's looking mighty nice indeed. Very, very nice. How bad will it be working with Ghosty on Thursday? I don't know who Ghosty is. I'm kind of wondering what's Ghosty got going on, but are you actually working with Casper the Friendly Ghost? I mean, that's sort of my question. Are you working with Casper the Friendly Ghost? If I was going to work with Ghosty, I would work with Ghosty with the, what would I work with Ghosty? I would go for maybe a Titanic? Maybe a Titanic? What do you think? Or this is a Wizard of Oz? Maybe Wizard of Oz? Maybe. It could be. It could be indeed. I don't know. Let's find out. Paula, welcome to the stream. How you doing? It is early tonight. We're busting out all of the good stuff on early. It's an early Sunday because we're going to dinner with Christina. So we gotta get out of here at a reasonable time. Kay, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you so much. I mean, we can do the ghostly Wizard of Oz. That's what we can do. That's fine. How will it be working with a friend on Thursday? Let's find out. You know, an ex-best friend. Four of Pentacles, man, they're really holding back. I don't think they're going to be in a shearing mood at all, Crystal. I think they're holding back quite a bit. They really are. They do have some advice for you, or they do have some stories for you that are kind of interesting. It's almost like that they have something to tell you. They do, right? Six of Pentacles sort of handing out something just as things settle down. If we do have some grievances between you two, I don't think that's going to survive. I really don't think that's going to survive. It's going to be one where we can sort of move past that, move into the next thing. Four of Pentacles, at first, they are a little cold. I'm going to tell you now. I mean, Crystal, a little bit on the cold side. And they're like, I don't know what to make of this. I don't know how to process this, right? Four of Pentacles, holding back. They're not very sharing mood. And then Justice, they come around. They understand that things are going to need to be back to normal. Things need to get back to a place of being predictable again. Justice says, hey, we're vaccinated. Let's get in here. Let's get some work done. And the Six of Pentacles, they become more giving. I think they have a lot of things to tell you, a lot of interesting tales, a lot of interesting stories. I think it's going to be something that you enjoy hearing. Six of Pentacles is going to be good to it'll be kind of interacting with this person. Maybe not on a good level, but I think that they warmed up. Basically. They warm up. You got to give them some time. I don't think at first the warming up is going to happen, but if you give them a chance, get a little time underneath their belt, I think it's going to be a little better. But yeah, that Four of Pentacles at first, they are going to be quite distant indeed. Quite distant. you gotta give them a little bit of space, a little bit of time, and be patient with them. A little bit of that strength card action. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Ananya, thank you for your sub. I appreciate that. Phoenix, will my trip be safe back and forth? Phoenix, let's try that. Let's try that. Desmond, welcome to the stream. What is your question, Desmond? If we got time, let's hop to it. Let's hop to it. All right. We want to do over here. By the way, if you're new here, this is my tarot tower. My tarot tower. It is 80 decks of cards sprawled out into a massive tower. It's so easy. I just grab one and pick it up, and then I'm ready to read. It takes seconds. It takes seconds. No unboxing, no any of that. Wingman, howdy to yourself. What's going on? Maddie is here. D, what is going on? D, it's always good to see you as well. D, I did look for you on Twitch. I don't know what your name is on Twitch. I did, though. Maddie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Safe trip. We need it. We need a safe trip. We need to get it done, right? We do need a safe trip. Hermit is the definition of a safe trip. Okay, I'm the only person that has the definition of a safe trip being the hermit. And I mean, I'm not just making this up. It's literally in my book. It's literally in my book. I got the section on the hermit. And where is it at? By the way, one of my Kickstarter backers just got their book, and they're like all caps. This is an amazing book, man. So I got to reply to that. All right. Arriving safely, alone, inner guidance, retrospective, and arriving safely. This basically, it is the safe arrival card. And look what we got. Look what we got, the hermit. I mean, that's a thumbs up. We could just stop there. We don't even have to know. We don't even have to know at this point what the next card is. The hermit says it will be safe. You will arrive safe. You will return safe. I don't think that it is going to be a problem whatsoever. And the best part about it is, I mean, you've done the planning. You've done the preparation. And, you sort of need to sort of move past that. You need to move forward and get this done. And this is something that you are looking forward to. We're looking forward to this. We know it's going to be all right. We know it's going to be a happy ending with that. We got the 3. We're looking out amongst all of the sea and all of the boats. And we are ready. We are ready for this trip. This is something that we are looking forward to. We've done the planning. We've done the work. I think the trip may have other people as well, may have other people involved with that. But the hermit absolutely says yes. Yes, that is going to be the thing. By the way, my neighbor's mowing the lawn. In case you're wondering what noise that is, Hentosha, welcome. How you doing? Hentosha is wondering, like, what is that noise? That sounds like a lawnmower. They're mowing at the heat of the day, though. This is not the best time to be mowing. It's like 100 degrees. I mean, I'm just saying. Now, Julie, will I spend time with the Aries tomorrow? I certainly hope so. Tomorrow is a beautiful Monday, my friends. Beautiful, beautiful Monday. And for a beautiful Monday, we have a beautiful set of cards right here, my friends, the Wildwood Tarot. That Wildwood Tarot gets it done. We got a jumper. So early in the read. I'm going to hide it. Right now behind the Wildwood Tarot screen capture there. And you're going to see what it is in a minute, Julie. Because, Julie, that anticipation is half the fun. It is. Desmond, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you so much. All right. The first reveal indeed is the ancestor. It is the ancestor. Yeah, it's looking kind of challenging. I gotta say, that is looking kind of interesting. We have the ancestor first off. King of Vessels and Page of Stones. I'm going to say thumbs up on this. I really am going to say thumbs up on it. We got the King of Vessels. You're looking for the emotional satisfaction. Basically, we need the emotional satisfaction, and that's sort of coming tomorrow. I think that is going to be able to spend some time with that. Not a lot of time, not like a ton of time, not like you're just going to go swimming or something and spend the day swimming with your best friend. Not one of those either, but it is a Page of Stones. The stability is just not there in the case that we need it. It's just not sort of pleasant. It's not going to be something that Again, we spend like a ton of time, but that page, yeah, it brings messages of stability. I think we're going to be able to spend a little more time later, possibly, or have some good stuff with that. But it is sort of challenged with that, right? As far as time goes, the Aries may have other things they need to be doing, but the emotional satisfaction is there. Ancestor does sort of point to your ability to get in there and to spend some time with this person. It's going to be pretty important overall. And I think that is where it is at. And Wildwood Tarot brings some good news. Julie, you needed some good news. I think Julie's had a couple of bad reads. Julie's had a couple of rough reads on the channel. I'm just saying. And it's good to provide the good news today, because some days you never know what you're going to get on this channel. Tarot can be challenging indeed. It can just pull out all the stops. You could have a Thoth deck, and the Thoth deck just goes nuts. It goes bananas and gives you bad news, and you're like, boo! But that's just not the case today. Okay. We'll do the dark mansion. We got dark mansion requests out the wazoo. Dark mansion it is. It is Stella. What is going on? Oh my God, it's Psychic Cindy. How you doing, Psychic Cindy? It is damn good to see you. I have not seen you in legit forever, Psychic Cindy. How you doing? I don't know if Christina's still watching. I think she was going to take a shower, but I don't know. Anyway, if Christina, if you're still watching, Psychic Cindy is here hanging out with us. We got all the popular people in the chat tonight. We got Dee, we got Psychic Cindy, we got Andrew. This place is rocking right now. I'm saying this place is out of control right now. This is a fantastic Sunday. Happy Father's Day, by the way, to everybody, all the fathers in chat. Happy Father's Day. All the fathers going to be watching later. Happy Father's Day. I'm just saying, happy Father's Day. MM, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Love for July and August. Rita, we'll split it. We'll split it with you. July over here, August with it. Rita, we can work with you. We can work with you on this. The biggest thing you got is July. July's looking decent. It is. 9 of Pentacles is the reward. It's everything blossoming. It's everything coming to life. A lot of good things coming in July for Rita. Rita, good news, fantastic news. I'm just saying, right now, the news that we have for July, it looks just straight up great. We got a lot of love. We got a lot of nice things. 9 of Pentacles, the surface, the rewards that we got from all of the good stuff that we have been doing, and all the manifestation, all the concentration, all the affirmations, all the things that we've been working on is really sort of hitting us in July. Wheel of Fortune is steady too. When you do get that good luck surge, you do want it to be steady. You really do. You don't want it to be flopping around like a fish out of water. You need something that's going to be substantial. Now, I think that is going to be the key. Kelly, thank you for buying the book. I appreciate that, Kelly. I'll get that shipped out tonight. But overall, that is looking really, really good for July. I mean, do we really need to go to August? Do we really need to go to August at this point? Because July's looking so good. I mean, Rita, I would just sort of soak up July. It's hot out there. I'm just saying. Empress and the King of Pentacles does say it's sort of winding down a little bit during August. The Empress is almost like we have maybe a pregnancy scare. So something's going on with the Empress. When you're looking for love life, the Empress normally means, by the way, thank you, Stella, for your other donation. The Empress sort of normally means that we are sort of getting comfortable with this. We see that with the Wheel of Fortune. We're seeing some stability. We're seeing some predictability with this. Empress is either maybe a pregnancy scare. We have something going on with all of that, or the Empress is just sort of getting comfortable and being settled with what we have that we started in July. I think it's sort of coming to a close, though. I think some of the love life is going to sort of be a little bit on the wavering side, sort of end of August-ish, mid-August, end of August. It kind of wavers a little bit, but Rita, that's all right. Rita, that's all right. That's not half bad. You had such a great July. Julie, thank you for your other donation. And Stella, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. All right. What do we got? We got Ranoa. How does Daniel feel about me? Well, I hope Daniel loves you because I love you, Ranoa. I'm telling you now.
I love you.
Ranoa, I love you. Chat loves you. Everybody loves you, Ranoa. So if Daniel doesn't like you, screw Daniel. Okay? Can we just admit this? Can we just say this that if Daniel doesn't like you, screw him? You know, I'm just saying. Kelly Joe, thank you again for the book order. By the way, if you want that book, I just showed. This is a massive book. This is a big 8.5 by 11 tome of tarot with colored pictures. It's beautiful, glossy pages, high quality, and it's 200 something pages, 220 something pages. I don't know. Anyway, it's got like everything. Anyway, I mean, go take a preview of it. Check it out. If you like that, if you like tarot, you're gonna like the book. A lot of people on the Kickstarter are like raving about the book. They're like going just full ham on the raving right now on the comment section. But that's what I want to hear. That's what I like. That's what I like. How does Daniel feel about me? Tower, Justice, Queen of Swords. Interesting combo there. Maybe not quite ready for prime time with Daniel. Maybe not ready for prime time with Daniel. I mean, we're back to, you know, if Daniel doesn't like you, screw him. You know, F Daniel. I'm just saying, you know, Daniel, if you're watching the stream, you know, you need to get Ranoa and you need to just wrap Ranoa in your arms and just tell him you love him.
I love you.
But if you're not watching the stream, we got the Tower, we got Justice, we got the Queen of Swords. This is a veritable person, somebody that does have a little bit of good and bad. They do sort of vary their opinions on things. So sometimes they're really excited about it, sometimes not. A very run-of-the-mill kind of a flavor or a flavor of the month kind of person. Somebody that chases whatever the next shiny object is. That's sort of where the Tower points. It's difficult to get somebody that doesn't chase the next shiny object. Justice means you sort of need to settle down a little bit, get a little bit more off the wavering side into something that is going to be more stable, that is going to be more serious, that is going to have a little bit more function to it. But Queen of Swords is sort of like almost a little bit of back and forth with this person. I don't think you're going to get anything steady from it. That's what I say. I don't think it's going to be anything steady. I think it's going to be variable. It's going to be a moment by moment kind of thing. And yeah, you're going to have to sort of deal with it as you deal with it, Ranoa. It does look a little challenged. That Tower is not the best starter card. You know, when you're warming up the car and the car starts making a terrible noise, that's the Tower. You know what I mean? You know, you're in the middle of nowhere, right? You just went in the middle of nowhere to get something, to buy whatever. You start the car and it starts making a weird noise. That's what the Tower is. That's that panic. That's that, oh crap, I'm in the middle of nowhere and my car's making a funny noise now. This is not the best opportunity. This is not going to be the best thing. And your cell signal is terrible. Ranoa, it's one of those. It's one of those. But I'm just telling you now, we all love you. All right, been going through a dry spell. When will the sex life improve? I don't know. I have no idea when the sex life will improve, but you know who will know. You know who might know when you're going to get some humping in. The Tarot of Sexual Magic. The Tarot of Sexual Magic will get you some humping. I mean, everybody needs a little hump day action. Wednesday is coming up. All right, Cindy, thank you for joining us. See you next time. All right. I mean, let's find out. Let's find out. When the sex life improve? I mean, you know, it's all about the positions. It's all about the positions. And the Tarot of Sexual Magic will let us know what is going to be the best position to be in. We have the Knave of Wands. Lex, thank you for your donation. Welcome back. It's been a little bit. How you doing? Yoga Center, what is going on? What is going on? Welcome to the stream, by the way. If you're new here, I mean, if you've never joined, hit the like and sub. We have the only tarot news program in existence that's like a regular news. Not the decks that I like, the decks that everybody likes. I mean, the decks that everything. I cover it all. That's why the news is really long. We got unboxings. I've ordered 50 decks. I'm going to get 50 decks of cards before the end of the year. You're going to be able to see all of them first here. I'm telling you now. We just got a preview deck that doesn't even exist yet. We got the prototype. It doesn't even exist yet. This is a place to hang out. We got lessons out the wazoo. All right, let's get some humping done. The Knave of Wands. It is all about the breast action in this one. It is all about the breast action in here. And then we got the Six of Swords, some definitive humping sort of coming in here. And now we're doing a little bit of Nine of Pentacles, enjoying all of that. And the Star, right? And the Star. When will it improve? I think actually 2022 is going to be your biggest opportunity by far. But I think it's sort of warming up, as they say, around December-ish. You know what I mean? December-ish. You do have a little bit of that. I think what you're looking at as far as improvement, right? You're asking when, again, December-ish. 2022 is going to be a lot better humping action than 2021 may have not been. I think you're actually looking at a lot of things happening with I don't know if you want to hear it or not. A lot of things happening with the Sagittarius. So just saying, the Sagittarius is going to be your key. Sagittarius is going to be your key with that. The Star talks about a little bit of a soulmate feel. It does have some good feelings with that. We have a little bit of opportunities. It feels like it's really connected, right? And that's what you kind of need when you start humping. You need more connection. You need something happening where you do feel like you have a good connection, good emotional connection, good physical connection. And the Star really sort of rounds that out. And says we do have sort of that twin flame kind of feel with that. And you say that because of the Nine of Pentacles. You know what I mean? Nine of Pentacles next to that, the culmination of all the stuff we've done in the Seven of Pentacles, all of the manifestation that we've been working on, all the concern, all the things that we need in our life. Nine of Pentacles sort of gives us all of that in spades with this twin flame feel. Six of Swords, also a ride, no pun intended, towards something that's going to be better. It's a boat going to a better place. You're getting a ride in the boat, or you're getting a ride on her apparently, and we're moving in the direction of things getting better, things getting a lot better, and a little bit of the twin flame action again, December-ish, picking up big time in 2022. So I'm just saying, get the protection ready, get the protection ready around November, because December 2022 is going to be quite action packed for you. I do believe indeed. M will receive the package from me. Next week, I don't know. MMC has sent the package. I'm not sure what the package is, but hopefully it contains some good things. Hopefully it contains a lot of good things with that. As tradition with Maddie, we're going to use the Thoth. As tradition with Maddie, we're going to use the Thoth. The Thoth breaks it down is where you need to be. I mean, it does. It really does, right? Maddie, let's see. Next week, will they get the package? Has the package arrived? Has the package come in? What is in the package? Hopefully it's something good. Hopefully it's not something out of Game of Thrones. Next week, gonna go thumbs down on this. Maddie has learned to rely on the Thoth. Maddie has learned to rely on the Thoth, and this time the Thoth has just taken a duty right on the floor, like a duty just right on the floor. It's like the dogs weren't let out in time; they were left alone a little too long, and they couldn't hold it anymore. A duty right on the floor. We have some problems. We have We have some things happening that make the package not arrive. We have the package not exactly ready. The package is not exactly prepared to be where it needs to be. And the package is going to take a little bit longer than we expect indeed. And we have the poison in there. I'm not saying the package is poison. I'm just saying. I am just saying. YC, thank you for the compliment. How you doing tonight? Good to see you. I'm just saying, we got a bad card. We got the poison. We got something interfering. We got it literally interfering. And then we have like a new beginning, or, a little bit of it needs more time. It needs more cowbell indeed. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. That is not going to arrive next. Could be looking at another week. Hit enter soon. That's a good way to describe it. I mean, sometimes you just got to go with the flow. You got to go with the flow and describe it how it is, because the Thoth doesn't really hesitate to give you the bad news. And you just don't know. You never know. By the way, thank you all for being here. Like, I started really early. My first thought when I started early was, I'm gonna have some problems because nobody's gonna join. And we got 40 people joining. Got 40 people joining. We actually got 20 donations just so far. I have to leave early because Christine and I are going out to dinner at a nice place. We're going to dinner tonight. Isn't that sweet? Going and having some fun, going and eating some good food and all of this other stuff. And Stella wants to know, by the way, Libra will reconcile with me. I'm an Aquarius. Stella, hopefully they reconcile with you. Let's use something a little bit on the fun side. A little bit on the fun side. We'll go with this one. By the way, this is the Bonefire Tarot. Version 2 is coming out. Version 2 called the Avatara thing, the Avatara Tarot. Anyway, that's coming out. And I did back that. I backed that within 30 seconds of it actually going up, I think. Because I had it on. I was just looking around, and all of a sudden, that is where it is at. All right. Let's see. All right. Let me take care of this real quick. We got, is that there? Hang on. We gotta do something real quick, real fast, real quick. There we go. Okay. We don't read all upside down, so let's figure out how this goes. Will they reconcile with us? Will there be a reconciliation? 10 of coins, Empress, 10 of wands, answer. This is a lot of good news. Does it come easy? No. We do have the 10 of wands. This is something it's difficult to reconcile, Stella. This could be one of those difficult to reconcile things where it is sort of difficult. It is sort of painful to get it done. It does feel like there is something else that needs to get done. Even if we reconcile, I'm just saying it looks a little bit challenged with that. Because we also have the 7 of wands, the defensiveness. We have the encumbrance from the 10 of wands, the 7 of wands with the defensiveness. We do have a lot of fiery action here, but the fire doesn't seem to be going your way. It doesn't seem to be like going your way, right? Stacy, welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? Good to see you. But will they reconcile? That was your question. You didn't ask about how difficult reconciliation would be. You didn't ask about the fiery things not going your way. I'm saying yes because of the last two cards. Bottom line. 10 of coins is the happy home, happy family, and I think it points to reconciliation, especially next to the Empress, the comfort card, the card that really feels like all the emotions are coming into play. We have a lot of good emotions, a lot of changes, a lot of good things sort of flowing in. Between these two at the end, it looks like, yes, it's going to be, but a clear, easy path is not. The clear, easy path does not look like that's going to be a thing, you know? And at the end of the day, some reconciliations may be a lot of work. They may involve some things that you do need to get done. But if you can get that done, it makes the work worthwhile, right? Because you put the effort in there and it came true. Stacy, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Good to see you. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. And for the next thing, by the way, we're going with the Tarot Tower. We're going with this one. This is the Northern Animal Tarot, I believe it's called. Yeah, the Northern Animal Tarot. We're going to get MM's reading with the Northern Animal Tarot and see how that's going to go, because I think that's looking pretty decent, quite frankly. Looking pretty decent indeed. Blah, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Good to see you. By the way, we need to leave in 38 minutes, which is plenty of time. We got tons of time. We do need to sneak out a little early because me and Christina are going out to dinner and sneaking out a little bit early tonight, seeing if we can get in trouble over there, have some margaritas, have some good food, and all of that good stuff. Speaking of good news, that's pretty nice. Oh man, current feelings. Was this a breakup? Was this something where we did have a termination of everything as it went? Because we do have the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is a cutting card. Something was terminated. Something was cut. Something maybe didn't go the way that we originally had intended it for it to go. Now, current feelings, they've really come a long way. They have moved into a new area of feels. We have moved in a new area of feels. Blah, thank you for your donation. 6 of Swords is such a fantastic card. It is a fantastic card. Patricia, good to see you on the stream. By the way, there is no list. Donations take priority, then I pick at random. So, I'm just saying now. The 6 is such a nice recovery. It's such a nice movement towards things are going to be better. Things are going to improve. And I think they're actually going to be contacting you. X's current feelings for you. We do have a new contact. Ace of Swords says, let's talk again. Let's make a conversation. Let me ping you on a social media. And then all of a sudden, hey, it just sort of goes from there. The Ace of Swords, I do think they will be contacting you, right? I do think so, because things are getting better. Things are improving and whatnot. And you're looking for some pretty good action, from there. But that 10 of Swords, that's a rough start. Chalet and Kayanat and Patricia, welcome to the stream. Violet Moon, welcome to the stream. It's good to see all of y'all. Good to see all of y'all indeed. If you like what you're seeing, you know what to do. You build the tarot tower is what you do. You build yourself a tarot tower. 80 decks of cards. I have 2 of them. I have one over there too. I have 150 decks of cards within arm's reach. Whatever I'm in the mood for, I snap my fingers and it comes true. I'm like a genie. I dream of genie, except I'm a dude. I'm just saying now. I'm getting pretty excited about it. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting pretty damn excited about it. Julie is getting excited about it too. Thank you for other donation. Julie, I appreciate you. Julie has a couple questions. Julie, let's warm up over here and see what Julie's up to. Julie, what are you up to indeed? Oh, I have no idea what you're up to. Julie, I don't see your question. Julie. You said question below, is my application taking a dump? Because I don't see Julie's question. Let's see. Well, it's not Julie. It's Stella, isn't it? Stella. I think I'm going crazy. Is it Stella? Sorry. Julie, thank you for your donation. I got your question. I'm doing too many things at once. All right. When will William the Libra come around? He said he misses me and he's depressed. He misses you and he's depressed. Well, that's no good at all. You got to tell him he needs to cheer up. Stella, he needs to cheer up. You got the World. It's going to be all right. Knight of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. Now, for a returning relationship, I'm telling you that the 7 of Swords is your magic card. That's the money card. That's the money shot. 7 of Swords talks about somebody returning, somebody coming back into your life. He will be coming around. Bottom line, the depression, maybe it forced him in that direction. The feelings, I think he's coming up with that, that feelings are sort of surfacing again. They're kind of excited with that. The 7 of Swords says, hey, there is a big possibility of them returning indeed. Knight of Pentacles. When you're looking at them coming around, I'm saying late October. I think there's something happening. Mid to late October is really sort of the time when they get in there, right? They get into that mood. They get into the next big thing. Knight of Pentacles, they want that stability back. And the World, they want a happy ending. They want things to work out. They don't want it to be like it was. We want things to be a little bit better and all of that good stuff. Chalet, yes, I take PayPal. It is link in the description down there. And the World says everything will work out to your benefit and to your happiness. The World is a good ending to something that was pending, a good ending to something that was waiting, right? So Stella, looking pretty good indeed. All right, let's see what we got going next. We got Julie. Did the Aries enjoy Friday night out with me? Did the Aries enjoy a night out? Speaking of a night out, I'm just saying, tonight we're going to eat. Speaking of a night out, let's see if the Aries enjoyed the night out, right? We're going to have one of these. And one of these, by the way, in case you don't know what that is, that's a Shadowland Tarot. I got this about a year ago now, and I don't really use it as much as I need to. I need to be putting this on the table every night. I'm going to be honest with you. Need to going to be putting this on the table every night because this keeps me satisfied. You know what I mean? This keeps me satisfied. And that's at the end of the day, that it's going to be one of those. Did they enjoy the Friday night out? Did they enjoy whatever action that they got? You know, did they enjoy sort of hanging out with you? They enjoy sort of talking and all of that good stuff. Novella, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Let me know what your question is. I appreciate you so much. I assume that's Chalet. Well, Chalet, thank you very much. Patricia, thank you for your donation. Did they enjoy the night out? King of Pentacles, Magician, and the Three of Swords. A lot of it, yeah. Some of it, no. I'm going to be honest with you, Julie. They saw some red flags. That's what you have the Three of Swords. They saw a little red flag there, and they're kind of concerned. There's something happening with that. Nakona, thank you for joining us tonight. By the way, we're ending in 30 minutes. We are going out to eat. We're going to have a good old time tonight. I'm just saying. They saw some red flags. They're concerned. They are concerned. Magician, they liked it. They think that there was a lot of good communication. Think there was a lot of good things that happened, a lot of niceties that were there. And the King of Pentacles, right? This seems like something that they can dig their teeth into, and no pun intended. It seems like something that they can invest some time in. They can do some things with and enjoy and have a lot of fun as it goes. King of Pentacles, they really, really sort of see a lot of potential with things going in here. Serena, welcome to the stream. But the couple of red flags. But did they enjoy it? Thumbs up. Thumbs up. That potential thing sort of going on, sort of the excitement that you do have within that, I think was pretty exciting indeed. And let's do the double Julie read and see what the Aries current feelings are for Julie, right? So what the current feelings are for Julie, hash it out and see how that is going to go. How is that going to go? Do they like you? They like you. A couple of red flags here. Maybe spend some time tomorrow looking for that. Three of Cups. Nice. Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. It does seem like this is going to be a short-term kind of feel, a little bit of a short-term kind of feel as it goes. I don't think that's bad. You know, don't panic. Don't send off the alarms quite yet. The Ten of Wands says that it sort of gets to be a drag. It sort of drags down a lot of the potential, maybe just sort of drags down a little bit. And that Eight of Pentacles, it seems all of a sudden we do need to put a little more effort into it than is worthwhile, right? A little more effort than it feels like worthwhile after some time with the Aries. I think you actually kind of get burned out of the Aries, quite frankly. Ten of Wands, what they're bringing in, a little bit too much. Eight of Pentacles, it becomes more work than it's worth. And the Three of Cups, there's other options for you. But Julie, I think we have a good short-term relationship. Let's hammer this out, Julie. We have a good short-term relationship. We have a nice potential with this particular person. Overall, look for it to start to drag. And as it starts to drag, as you're sort of carrying the Ten of Wands through, you're looking at, well, maybe it's time to move on at some point. I think, you know what I mean? I think at some point you're going to sort of make a decision that you got to move on. But it's, you know, until that time, it looks fun. It looks nice. Veronica, thank you for your donation. Efren, welcome to the stream. We're partying tonight. It's straight party at this point. There's not really stopping the party right now. It is out of control, and I like it. It is out of control, and I like it. It's like my tarot tower right here. It is out of control, and I am a fan of being out of control, especially when it's Lex's reading. I'm telling you now. Lex, how does my new Libra friend Kevin feel about me? Oh, my. Oh, my. Lex has a new Libra friend. A nice, balanced, a little bit of the Justice card kind of friend. I'm just saying. Looking pretty decent. Nine of Swords is not looking decent. Emperor and the Page of Swords. That is sort of interesting. They like you in short bursts. They like you in short bursts. That's basically what we're saying here. You know? They like you in short bursts. At Nine of Swords, you're great. You know, you're great in many, many aspects. And this is something that you're comfortable with. This is something that the new Libra friend Kevin does see in you, right? The Nine of Swords, a little bit of a dynamic kind of relationship. Emperor sort of says there's a bit of a power struggle, though, you know? Sometimes it's a little bit of a negotiation required. Sometimes things just don't make sense. Sometimes you sort of need to insert some logic within the emotion. Sometimes it does get a little bit too emotional sometimes. That Emperor, right? We're sort of hiding out underneath there, maybe to kiss the frog or what have you to make it appear, or I don't really know what's happening here. But the Page of Swords, overall good in short bursts, right? The Page of Swords a little bit new on the communication. The communication may not be exactly the kind of thing, but yeah, short burst is good. Long burst, not so much. Not so much. I think you're going to be butting heads like two rams on a mountain. If you spend like a ton of time together, you know, just butting heads, butting horns like two rams at some point. But does he want to beat you with a broom, Crystal? I don't know. I mean, you can spank with a broom. I guess it'd be all right. I mean, we're sort of probably TMI there, I guess. Yeah. TMI there, I guess. I mean, you know, at some point, the broom does come out. The broom does come out. You do have to sweep, you know. Speaking of sweep, we have not swept the great novella out of the room yet. We are on your question right now. Right now, indeed. Let's see. We're like rocking it so hard. I forgot who novella was. Shelley. All right, Shelley. All right, Shelley had a question. Let's go to chat and look for Shelley. Shelley, Mermaid one. I got the Dream Tarot, which is your favorite. Second deck. All right, Alex and I, right? Rose, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, Alex and I, what kind of future do we see? What kind of future do we see with that? Is that going to be something that works out? The Fool says, yeah. The Fool says, yeah, Five of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the King of Wands. I really wouldn't be, okay. This is something that heats up quick. This is something, I'm telling you, Shelley, this is something that heats up mighty quick. Okay. You do have a lot of fiery action within here. Where is this going to go, Shelley? I think nobody literally knows. I think this is one of the most unpredictable things you're going to run into in quite some time. In fact, you're kind of wondering, like, where the hell is this going right now? Because you do have that back and forth, that Five of Swords. Sometimes it is hard. Sometimes it's rough. Sometimes it feels like things just aren't going our way. Things aren't going smoothly. We do have a lot of sort of issues sort of moving in, coming down. What is going to happen next? The Fool says, I don't know, but we landed in the Five of Swords, right? You're leaping off this cliff. You're landing on the swords. Not going to be a good time. Not going to be a good time, but the fire persists. The fire keeps going. We have a lot of excitement with that, right? Julie, thank you for your third donation. I appreciate that. We got the Knight into the King of Wands. This is something that heats up. It becomes passionate. It becomes something that you can really, really chase. You can really, really enjoy. It becomes something exciting. Very, very exciting. NC, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But it's saying overall, this is looking great. This is looking great. Just don't land on those swords. Don't go all into the unpredictability of this. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. I mean, I'm just saying now, stay in your lane. NHS or private dentist for the son's tooth operation. Ooh, you know who likes a tooth operation? Nobody.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
You know who likes a tooth operation? Nobody. Funny story, not funny story. When I was like 8, 9 years old, I had dental surgery where they drilled a hole into the roof of my mouth to do something with my palate. I don't remember what it was. I remember opening my mouth and blood spraying out. And it was like a circus trick. By the way, if that ever happens, apparently you can put a tea bag into the roof of your mouth and it makes it stop. Interesting trivia, I know, in case any dental enthusiasts out there. But yeah, you know, after that, I freaking hate the dentist, and the dentist can screw off, okay? I get my cleaning, I brush, I floss, I do everything that I need to, but screw the dentist after that. I'm telling you now, like I have PTSD, all right? Miss Michelle, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. What are we doing after all the PhD stories, PTSD stories? NHS? No. Yeah, NHS, no. We have an operation, we have a cutting, we have a new beginning. It's almost like we don't have enough. The private dentist seems to have a little more stability, a little better things coming in. I'm telling you now, a little better things coming in, more stability coming in. By the way, we're ending soon. We're going to get through all of your donations. We're going to get through this massive queue. What am I doing? We're going to get through this massive queue over here, and then we're going to sneak out of here and go to dinner. We're going to go to dinner. So we got to get through all of these, and then we're going to bail. Private dentist wins. We have the surgery. And the stability is there. Sarah, thank you for your donation. But that tower, no, NHS, screw the NHS, get away. Get away. I'm just saying now that tower, that you don't want that. Nobody wants that tower. Nobody wants that tower. What kind of tea? Hell if I know. I have no idea. Julie, thank you for your 20th donation or whatever. I appreciate you. I appreciate you indeed. 17 Joy birthday reading for 17 Joy. But 17 Joy birthday reading. 17 Joy. Look at you. Look at you over here.
Happy birthday!
We are going to give you the best birthday reading with the Dark Mansion Tarot. I'm telling you now. Lex, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. I hope you have a grand evening, a grand evening indeed. Birthday reading for you. 8 of Swords, King of Wands, and the 6 of Cups. It is all about sort of dealing with people you don't want to deal with. Some people you just don't. Some people you just don't want to deal with at all. You're going to have to deal with them. I don't think you're going to be able to sneak out of it. 17. You're going to have to deal with some of these people. That 8 of Swords, the restrictions, some of the restrictions you are sort of having. In fact, I think you're in for some money, some decent money. I would say in the next 6 months, you're in for some decent money. 8 of Swords, though. It almost says that this is a limited opportunity. You need to grasp it. You need to move forward. You need to jump on it as soon as you can, because the King of Wands is all about action and taking the action. If the windows close on some of the things that we have, if the windows close on some of these opportunities that you have, you're going to have to deal with that in your own way, because the 6 of Cups says some of the people that you need to deal with are going to be difficult, are going to be sort of unusual as far as that goes. But yeah, the 6 of Cups says deal with them anyway. I think all in all, you're looking at some pretty decent thing. Definitely don't turn down the job with that particular guy, And you know which guy I'm talking about. Don't turn that you may want to. You may want to sort of embrace some of that. Sarah, thank you for your other donation. By the way, we're ending soon. We got to get out of here at 7, which is about 20-ish minutes. So we're going to hop to Patricia next. Patricia, what do you got going on, Patricia? Does Florencio, ooh, that's a nice name. Love me. Do we have a future together? Is he my twin flame? Will they contact me? And how long will it take to contact me? Patricia, you have a lot of questions. You have a lot of questions for this name, for this particular person, and I have a lot of answers for you. I have a lot of answers for you on this particular person, indeed, Patricia. Do they love you? Do we have a future together? Is he the twin flame? All of this good stuff. We're going to read with the Wonderland Tarot. The Tarot in Wonderland. We're going to see how that goes. See what kind of trouble we can get into with this particular deck. I'm telling you now, Patricia, there's a lot of emotions in this particular person. There is. We have some really bad cards here. There's some really bad cards. If you're looking for a unique opportunity, if you're looking for a twin flame, if you're looking for this connection being the connection that we need, being the connection, it's going to be finale connection. We have a defensiveness card here. We have a 5 of Cups, Lord of Disappointment here. We have an 8 of Cups, disappointed and leaving card here. This doesn't look good. You got a rough read. You do have a rough read. I'm going basically with a thumbs down at this point. Going with a thumbs down. It looks like the future together could be a little bit on the pending side. It could be something that maybe not right now kind of thing. I'm not saying maybe never. I'm saying not right now. And I say that because of the defensive card with the 7, right? The 7, the defensiveness, trying to get away, trying to sort of beep somebody off with a stick, no pun intended. It just feels like this is not the opportune time to sort of engage with this, because this person seems to be emotionally distant, right? The King of Cups, emotional distance. We're not quite ready for prime time in many ways with this particular interaction and whatnot. And that leaving, that abandoning, the backing off with this and the Lord of Disappointment just makes it look kind of rough. It makes it look kind of rough. I'm not writing this person off forever. I don't see any twin flame aspects. I don't see anything as far as making the future together right now. What I would say is be patient with this particular person, because they are indeed emotionally distant, and you could have some problems sort of throwing in or sort of going in with both feet. You know what I mean? Going in with both feet may be challenging for you indeed. All right, the Gilded Tarot Royale says, will you please describe the man I will marry? The man I will marry. Can you please describe him? Well, I can do that indeed. I can do that indeed. I hope you're ready, Veronica. I hope you're prepared. I hope you're sitting down, because the 7 of Cups says this is one of those people that just seems to be good at everything. Good at everything. Lots and lots of opportunities. Lots of good things happening with this. A lot of potential power with this particular person. The moon overall says they are very, very separated from their emotions, very separated from this. It's difficult for them to make connections with other people. They sort of have, I'm not saying they have a disorder, but they sort of have a challenge in getting a connection with other people, getting sort of that emotional empathy, being empathetic with a lot of good things with that. It feels real challenging with this particular person. Ace of Cups says they are willing to take the leap though, right? They're willing to take the leap. They are willing to work at it. They do need a little bit of therapy in order to sort of get in fully and manifested with all of that stuff. But I think they're willing to work with you. They're willing to make the leap. They're willing to be the type of person that you need them to be. And the 10 of Swords are really, really afraid of failure in a relationship. This is one of the big things too. Master at basically everything. They seem to learn skills quickly. They seem to be good at everything. They seem to be awesome with a variety of things. But the emotional thing sort of really throws you off. But if you work with them, if you're able to be patient with them, it really sort of resolves itself, and you have a great, great relationship with this particular person. So you're looking for stability. This is going to be the stability that you need, right? This is somebody that is sort of a very powerful person, somebody who's able to get a lot of things happening at any time kind of thing. And I think they are a Taurus as well. YouTube user, Ahmad or Anis, who do you see me being with long term? That's a throwdown.
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine.
That is the wrong button.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
That is a throwdown. I went to the wrong page. Tamika, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. By the way, we're ending soon. We got about 15, 20 more minutes, and then we got to sneak out of here and go eat with my honey. Go eat dinner with my honey. Ahmed is over here, and then we got Anis over here. Anis wins by a mile. You don't want Ahmed's weirdness. Ahmed has a lot of weird traits that are going to sort of come out very, very quickly. They do have more money than Anis, bottom line. Anis seems to be better. Anis seems to be more active. They seem to be better mood. They seem to bring the good stuff. They bring the good news. Anis wins by a mile. YouTube uses Anis wins by a literal mile. Rose, is there any big changes coming for me? Rose, let's find out. What kind of changes you got pending? What do you got in the queue over there, Rose? I want to know. And I know that you want to know as well. Rose, because, change is good. I like change. Everybody likes change. Nine of Wands. some of the things that have been bothering you do relieve themselves. No pun intended. They do relieve. Some of the weight that you have on you, it does seem like the weight of the world seems to be on you a lot sometimes, right? Is about to exit. I think it's because you're in for a move. You're in for a change. You're in for sort of leaping into the next big thing. I think you do see the next big thing on the horizon. This is going to be something you can embrace. This is going to be something that you're pretty excited about overall, but you just need to sort of do it in your own time and do it how you can do it when you can do it. The Fool says, take that adventure. Take that adventure. You're looking for big change. The Fool brings it, right? And that Knight of Wands as well. You do need to follow up. The big adventure does not stop. You need to follow up. It looks like the end is not the end. You do need to continue going. You do need to get the adventure and go to the end of the adventure, because the end is where it is at. The end is where it is at. You definitely don't want to stop in the middle and then be always wondering what would happen if you'd have kept going. Because keeping going is going to be your key, Rose. It is going to be your key. We got a double Julie reading with me and C last until the end of the year. Well, me and C last until the end of the year. Let's find out. If you and C are going to work out, it'll last at the end of the year. That's a lot of... Five of Wands, the fighting, all of that stuff, the Four of Swords and all that. I'm going to say yes. This is a very tentative yes. I'm going to bottom line it for you. This is a very tentative yes, is what we have here. We have the Five of Wands. This is not an easy ride. Can you make the ride? Six of Swords says yes. Six of Swords says you can make the ride to the end. You can get to the end of the year. The Four of Swords says there is some delay, and delay is going to be good. So you're looking to drag it out. You're looking to sort of ease it through and get it done. Four of Swords says yes. Yes, it is quite possible indeed. You have a lot of good things with that. So the Six of Swords is the ride in the boat. Right? It's the ride in the boat from one end to the next on to the bigger and better things. And that's kind of what you're looking at from the difficulties that we have sort of in that mix. I think it does solve itself, and we do quite well indeed about all of that stuff. So you can make it. You can make it. What's C thinking about me and R? Let's find out. We got quite the things going over there, Julie. Julie's got quite the action going over there. I'm just saying, Julie's having a good time. What does C think about me and R? Four of Wands says whatever. Says whatever. It's almost like they have a disassociation with this entire thing. You see that with a High Priestess, right? They have things going on over there too. I don't think C is by themselves. I don't think C is sort of in a position to where they're going to be like, yeah, I really care. I really have this big vested interest in it. I think they're very disassociated with it. The Four of Wands, they're at home with it, right? They either saw it coming and they just saw it coming. There's a lot of interesting things happening, but we do have the Four of Wands, sort of, they're at home. They're pretty comfortable with it. And the Two of Cups, right? The Two of Cups. Again, they're very disassociated with it. They're not somebody that's going to be like super, super concerned with it. They have the secrets of their own. They have drama. They have other things happening on their own. So, if you think that they're just sort of sitting there waiting, sitting there watching, yeah, you might be surprised. You might be surprised because C, I think, seems to have their own little thing going on over there. All right, so let's do another double read. I'm in the mood for another double read. I think you are too. We did a double Julie. We're doing a double Sarah Marie. Doing a double Sarah Marie with that. Should I move in with my friend Laura? Well, let's find out. I mean, is Laura going to be somebody that you want to move in with? Is Laura going to be somebody that's all right? I don't know. How do you feel about Laura? Should you move in with her? That's a big move. The King of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Oh, man. Oh, be aware that Laura and you, as far as living condition, could be a little bit on the challenging side. You do have the Two of Swords. That is the disconnected worlds, or the worlds that really don't blend, or things happening in there that you don't really see. You know what I mean? You don't really see things happening in there, things going on, things sort of things being interesting with that. It just feels like the blending is very difficult to get done. And the Page of Cups is why. I think Laura has their own thing. You have your own thing. If you do move in, be prepared for a lot of adjustment. A lot of adjustment. I'm just saying now, because the King of Wands, it basically says, give it a shot. All right. Entertainment purposes only, give it a shot. But you need to be very, very, very flexible with this person. And I mean very flexible with this person. If you're not, there's going to be a lot of problems. There's going to be a lot of problems. So I'm just saying now, I am just saying now, NC, you are next, my friend. NC, you are next. But right now, we have the second reading, the Sarah Marie Marathon. Will I get the general manager position from in-law? Let's see about that. I think we have some opportunities there that we could do. We have some opportunities. Maybe. By the way, we're ending. We got about 4 more readings to go, and then we're going to sneak out of here and go to dinner and have a good time tonight. Go out to a Father's Day din and enjoy some good food. Enjoy some good food. Will I get the general manager position? Ace of Cups, Magician, and the Six of Pentacles is a definite thumbs up on this. This looks nice. This looks nice. This looks nice indeed. You're looking at the Ace of Cups. Basically, they do give you the position. Basically, they feel like they owe you. They feel like this is a good match for you, a good fit for you. This is something you're going to do. And the Magician. You have the skills that need to pay the bills. The Lamescate is here. The Magician is here. All the skills that you have are a good fit for this position. You are a good fit. You do it. And the Six of Pentacles is the giving card. They're giving out money. They're handing out money. I think in this particular, they're handing out money to you. They're giving you these coins. They're giving you the money, and they're giving you this position. This is massive. This is massive. Sarah, this is your best read ever. That is your best read ever. That is your best read ever. Looking fantastic. Sarah, that's a good read. That is really, really good read for you. NC, you're next. NC, I promised you, you were next. And NC, you are next indeed. What does SC now realize when it comes to me? What have they realized? Do they look at things differently? Do they look at things differently? Maybe. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. Let's find out what is going to be happening with that. The world is quite interesting. That is nice. That is nice. What have they realized? They realized that basically they realized that you're a different type of person, or they realized that their initial reaction or sort of where they were going with their tendencies is not what they need to be, right? This is not what they need to have going with that. Justice and the Ten of Wands. They took on too much is basically what you're saying here. They took on too much. Jeff, welcome to the stream. We're about to end, by the way. We got 5 more minutes and we are going to get out of here. Ten of Wands. It says that they took on too much. They assumed too much, okay? A lot of assumptions, a lot of carrying the load, carrying things around. Just as things balance out, sort of this karmic relationship here is balancing out. It's coming back in style. It's coming back into the good news, right? Into the good news. Because the world is a happy ending, a good ending to something that has been going on. It has been going on, and the ending is going to be good indeed. So you're looking at a fantastic sort of turnaround for this particular person. Yeah, they did make a lot of assumptions. They did make quite a few assumptions with that. Everybody does it. Everybody does it, including Ms. Michelle's Cancer. Ms. Michelle, how is that Cancer feeling about you? I don't know about the Cancer, but I like you. I don't know about the Cancer. By the way, 2 more readings and we're out of here. We're here every night, though. Come back. I mean, come back if you didn't get a read. Sneak back here tomorrow at 6:30. We're going all night tomorrow. Well, not literally all night. We're going an hour and a half tomorrow night to make up for lost time tonight. It is going to be a party tomorrow night, the next night, the next night. We're here every night, guys. Come on. All right. How does the Cancer feel about me? The 10 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. It's looking great. It's looking very good. The connection between you two is hot. Okay. The connection between you two makes the grade. And that's what you wanted to hear. That's what you want to hear. The connection makes the grade. Is it something that's perfect every time? No. Is it something that is something that's really, really nice? Yes. Two of Cups is that connection between two forces, and that's what you need. That's what you need, especially with a Cancer. It is what you need, right? And then Nine of Wands, the injured warrior. Maybe things didn't go well for the both of us. Miss Michelle, maybe things didn't go well for the both of us, but at the end of the day, that is going to be great. That is going to be something that's fantastic. The injured warrior, the wounded warrior is able to get up, pick up, get up, and make out where things left off. Because the Ten of Wands, there's only so much we really want to deal with sometimes, right? We want to sort of relax. We want to be just normal, and getting back to that normalcy is where we're at. And the Two of Cups is a fantastic card. It is a fantastic card indeed. And the last reading of the night, thank you all for being here. Like, seriously, thank you all for being here. I appreciate y'all so much. Really, really, really do. And the last reading of the night is going to be for Tamika. Tamika, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I really like you being here. General reading for the energy we're facing next couple of weeks. Love, money. Let's get it all. Tamika, let's knock it out. Let's get it all done by using the Muse Tarot. Look at this. The Muse Tarot. It is a loner from the beautiful, wonderful, beautiful, and fantastic Christina. I said beautiful twice. I know that. It's the end of the night, you know. It is the end of the night. You got to put up with me. It's the end of the night. By the way, this is the last reading. KD, welcome to the stream. KD, you've joined for the last reading, but we're here tomorrow, KD. KD knows. We're here every freaking night. KD knows this already, okay? General reading the next couple of weeks, all of the good stuff. The world being reversed, we're not exactly finishing anything anytime soon. Tamika, you got a couple of things that you're working on. You got a couple of things that you're working on that's not going to be finished, not going to be polished up. It's not going to be concluded anytime soon. You know this. Yeah, I don't have to tell you this. You're going to have to be patient with some things, okay? Emperor says you have the power, the ability to get a lot of this done. You're looking at love, money, and things like that. You do have good manifestation abilities right now. The Mercury retrograde is winding down on the 23rd. I think a lot of good things happening as far as your life is concerned. The Emperor says you have good manifestation abilities. Focus on those. I think you will get a lot of the things that you sort of need as far as that goes, right? The Tower being reversed. Your comfort zone is going to be a little challenged. Tamika, I'm not going to lie right now. Your comfort zone is going to be a little challenged. All of the sort of the things from the day to day that we rely on, a lot of the comfort things that we really enjoy, a lot of those are going to be challenged in the next few weeks. Bottom line, you need to be adjusted to that. You need to be comfortable with that, because you need to be comfortable on your feet, thinking on your feet, because your manifestation abilities, again, right now are going to be at their prime. Four of Materials does sort of mean get out and socialize. Get out and socialize. You're looking for work. You're looking for money. You're looking for love. We're looking for making connections, going out with friends, being out, being about. It's going to be your best friend for meeting a lot of different people, for getting to know some people, for sort of being on the social network kind of thing. I think that's going to be important for you in the next couple of weeks. That is a small time frame, but again, I think you're at your manifestation peak. Actually, within the next 2 to 4 weeks, you're going to be at your manifestation peak. So you don't want to waste this energy. You want to focus on that and get that stuff done. By the way, we are ending now. Thank you for being here. I appreciate everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.